guest interview here in Shots Fired. Let's go. Now, this man right here. Now, is he a demigod? I'm not too sure. He may come out from a different part of the galaxy, but I've seen this man's moves. And I can't believe no one has gone to the hospital after the way he crosses and bosses everyone here in New York. And I'm telling you, if you can do this in New York, you can do it anywhere. But you have no idea what the cage, the Rucker indictment has done to this ball right here. Made him invincible. He's hard as a diamond. But here's a little preview of who you want to have right now. Give it up for Manny Love. Now, y'all, it is the Harlem Globetrotter himself, a.k.a. Hot Shot. Now, Jahmani Swanson is his real name, but he knows by Manny Love. How you feeling, brother? Oh, hold on. Yo, microphone is turned off. Yeah, he already knows. There you are. How you feeling, man?
I feel good. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling blessed. It's so amazing to have you on the show. And as you saw from that highlight, I've seen your work up close and personal at the cage. So thank you again. But I asked one question to every guest I have in the show. What is the first memory that you can recall when it involved basketball?
The first memory, I want to say the first hoop I got.
The first hoop you got?
The first Michael Jordan hoop when I was a kid.
Word?
That was my way of. That's what made me how I am today. Mm-hmm. Just practicing, watching everything Michael Jordan do, and my uncle do, and just playing in the blacktop, New York City, going against people. You know, sometimes getting cut, sometimes cooking them, sometimes getting cooked. But that's how you learn. You know, and that's how you learn in New York City. Anybody that knows that, you become who you are by going against all these amazing basketball players.
Facts, man. And I was doing a lot of research on you, man. I got a great deep dive, and there's so many, documentaries and interviews on you. But when you were in high school, you were cut, from the team just on your size alone. But that didn't stop you. But I want to know, because people get inspired by that. Like Michael Jordan got cut and all that kind of stuff. Look where he went, and you are technically the mini Michael Jordan. That's what people call you, the mini Michael Jordan. Can you go back and tell me the feeling of how that was when you got cut from high school, and then you're like, yo, am I going to give up? Or what pushed you to keep going?
Just I've been facing adversity all my life.
Fact.
And the fact that Michael Jordan got cut, that tells you a lot of things,
Yeah.
And that was probably one of my favorite parts of his documentary, of his Come Fly With Me.
Yeah.
When he found that out. So I just took that will and I was still cooking the people that was better than me or got picked over me in tournaments.
Facts.
I was using that against, that ammunition. It was really, it's just not everybody's built for that, and it's all right to, hit a wall and feel like it's the end, but it's not the end.
No.
Basketball, like you said just in your segment a little while ago, basketball creates so much opportunities.
Facts.
You could become there's so many avenues now that basketball. Look like you said, look at T-Jazz.
Yeah, word.
Dude got 1 million followers just doing a trick shot.
Yeah, that's it.
Just doing trick shots. My guy Staples. That's one of my biggest inspiration. Staples came from Detroit, went to LA and took over.
Word, facts.
And dunking, acting, dude on everything. And 2K, one of my teammates, he's from Poland.
Yeah,
he's gonna be doing the freestyle animation in the next 2K.
That's crazy though. Like you don't need to go to NBA to be successful at all.
No, like he's from Poland. Never thought he's a globetrotter, and he's about to be on his moves is gonna be in 2K.
And that's the biggest honor. I mean, we all try to be like on the cover of 2K, but now you're immortalized in the game. Like, how can you go to somebody like this? Yo, man, you trash. A word? But you know that movie did was mine.
Yeah, so like the kids out there just know, like, it's other, like you said, if it wasn't N1 is the reason why I thought I could. I was like, okay, it's another. I don't make it to the NBA. It's not the end of the world.
Word.
I'm gonna be traveling. This basketball took me everywhere. 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 Met me people. It got Kyrie Irving to post me. It made him follow me. It made him my friend. Like this world, it's so many basketball players too.
Facts. Yo.
You know, it's a kid who he probably gonna be best. He gonna be getting 1 million followers together.
Exactly. And that's another thing. Like you said, you played against some dope people. I mean, you played in the VBL against Jamie Foxx. I mean, what was that like playing against one of the best actors to ever do it? Or just to be in the presence. Like I met Denzel Washington and I was like, am I supposed to be meeting this dude? But you were playing with this guy on the court. What was that experience like?
Jamie was funny. Jamie, that happened in New York. I was in LA. I came down for the holidays to spend time with my mom and my boy who's in charge of the VBL. He was in Cherry Pierce. He said, "Yo, come hoop." I go hoop, and then Jamie walks on the court. We running 5. Jamie stops the game. I said, "You the dude that played T.O., right?" I said, "Yeah." And it was just crazy. Like how like these people I met, I'm huge fans of. Excited to meet, but coming from where I'm from, you know, when I meet them, if I'm in the room with them, I know how to keep it chill. I know how to keep it cool. You know, if it's the right time to take a picture, it's the right time. If it's not, I'm cool with shaking their hand and saying I'm a huge fan. And that's what he did. He was like, "Yo, I'm a huge fan. That was dope what you did." The fact that we both Cowboy fans, and then he was like, he was working on Spider-Man at the time. That's when that's what he was in New York for. He was doing the Spider-Man movie.
Oh, where? Yeah.
So in the video, that's really why he's not really going hard. He didn't want to take a chance. He
don't mess up that money. He don't mess up that bag.
He didn't want to take a chance. So it was cool. A lot of people don't know Jamie could shoot.
Word?
He could shoot.
He was with Lethal Shooter for a minute. Like, I remember he was with Lethal Shooter and he was training him, like, making him nice.
Jamie Foxx could shoot.
Oh, man. I bet that, like you said, sometimes, like, always be ready. But is there another celebrity or somebody that you looked up to that you were able to shake hands with? And like you said, we know how to act around quote-unquote celebrities. But I admit sometimes I geek out sometimes. Sometimes I break my composure. Did you ever find that person or you're still cool and collected with everybody?
Oh, man, when Allen Iverson saw me in Vegas.
Hey, yo!
He hugged me and he hugged me and like my body just caught chills. Like I was ready to cry.
Word? Yo,
I held it together, but like you know how like when there's you feeling it, like your eyes, it was I met Fab and then AI. The main hype because AI is the reason like AI broke the barriers, man.
Yeah,
like,
word.
Like AI's the culture. But what made the AI special is that my dad told me about him in college. And in my crib, he like, "Yo, watch this dude on Georgetown." If it was Jordan and AI. For me to meet AI and he saw me, he was watching me play. Yeah. And saw me. And then said, "Yeah, that was good. That was you got game. That was good." And then hugged me. It was like it's one of those moments that I didn't need a picture.
Nope. No, you don't.
I'm a grown man, but that moment is probably the best moment. And it's crazy because I usually get stuck on that question.
Yeah.
I say one person today and say another, but when I sit back and think, and it's like I look, the picture popped up in my memory. It was AI.
Yo, dude.
It was like I was ready to cry. Like I was ready to cry. Like AI. Like the fact that I met him, he watched me. So that was special. That was the
Dude,
moment.
as a new up, I mean, I'm a comedian, so when I met Dave Chappelle, that was that. As a baller, if I meet Vince Carter, that'll be that. But as you can say, this game, like me just doing this show, allows me to meet multiple people. You just being you, it's incredible. And I know we're just gonna say, get it out the bag. People are looking at you because you are a man, but you do have quote unquote condition, achondroplasia. Again, 4'6", and your brother has it too, but you never let that stop you at all. There was a interview you did out in, I think, England or London for BBC. And I remember there was a kid that had the same condition as you. And his mom said straight up, it's such an inspiration to see you coming out there and showing that it doesn't matter your size. I mean, I was doing some, heavy lifting, and you have this great quote saying that basketball is all about heart over height. And when you got that heart, you can outstand the height. I just want to know, where did you get that bar? Because that is a bar, bro. Like, that's insane. Like, what made you like come up with that, like, off the spot?
Every time when I go to the basket and somebody block my shot,
Oh, word. Okay, that's true.
They get hyped.
Mm-hmm.
I tell them I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll be back, and you do get him back.
I'm gonna be back, and just like I said, it goes with AI, Tim Hardaway, Tony Parker, Muggsy Bogues, Rod Strickland.
Yeah.
Just those guys getting in the paint.
Yeah.
Just able to get in the paint, and I just always that's hard.
Yeah.
That you're going against that big guy's chest. You're going in there,
Facts.
and it's like, oh, be careful, like somebody, yeah, be careful, don't get hurt. But it's like it really just came from people blocking my shot, and then they get excited, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be back, don't worry.
Yep.
I just always entitled it with a word, like, as long as you got that heart, and it don't even got to be basketball in life. Like, you see people there's people that's a doctor that got one arm.
Word.
There's a little person who's a NASCAR driver. It's people in this world that just because they born with something different doesn't mean they can't do something. It's just they find their ways of doing it better than others. I went to see the movie Champions with Woody Harrelson. They all have Down syndrome.
Yeah, that was insane. That's a movie that, especially in this day and age, because someone's politically correct and you don't want to offend nobody. Like, yo, these are still people. And the Down syndrome, I've always said this, I think they're an epitome of the perfect human being because of how they think. Okay,
they don't have a filter.
No, there's no ego, none. And that's what I love about it. And for them to make a movie like that, even shows like, yo, bro, there's talent in so many different ways. I mean, we're all on the outside differently, but it's how you think. And you make this so inspirational because coming from New York and having a brother crossover, I mean, he calls himself the demigod, which is, I don't know who gave him that name, was you, but, Justin Tompkins, like, how was it like you two going back and forth, as that brotherly rival? And especially when you show up to the court, they go like, yo, who these little people? And then you destroy them. What's that like?
It's fun. It's definitely competitive. We was just playing 2K together just now, and we were arguing. we playing in the rec, and this dude we playing with, he like, yo, y'all must be brothers the way y'all arguing. I didn't get on the mic and say yeah, but he obviously, the dude, if you see my Instagram, he would have knew that's my brother. But it's just the big brother, younger brother. The fact, you think he knows it, but sometimes I gotta take him under the wing and show him that I'm the big brother. And it's just at the same time, I'm glad that he's able to be himself and not be in my shadow. He's creating his own. That's why I don't really touch West 4th Street, because that's his territory. That's his foundation.
Oh,
don't go viral.
Okay.
And like that. If I do go down there, it's because really I know it's gonna be a quick. I get a quick little cardio, some hooping, and for the day, and my 2 hours, and I'm good. But other than that, that's where he made his fan base. That's when people, I go down there, they mistake, they they mistake him for me sometimes, and they mistake me for him sometimes.
Oh, okay.
It's a beautiful thing because, like I said, he got his own now.
Yeah, facts.
And I'm happy for him because I know growing up, like that used to bother him.
Mm-hmm.
His friends say, "Yo, you need to be like your brother traveling this, your brother traveling that." Now, for the first time this year, my brother played that crypto.
Facts, like boom, his own way.
My brother played that crypto this year. It was his first time traveling on the West Coast tour this year. Played at the Phoenix Arena. You know, NBA players posted him. You know, Kyle Saxton posted him. And it was crazy. Like, and I'm glad. Like, I'm happy. Like, I'm happy because that burns off his shoulder. Like, where he don't gotta be in his brother's shadows.
Exactly.
And, it's a beautiful thing. It's opened up so many doors for us. Again, because we need a community, like you said, one with Prism. You know, he's the one that's 4'6". I'm the one that's 4'5".
Oh, you're 4'5". Oh, gotcha.
You can't have the shortest Harlem Globetrotter. That's how I retired.
yo, that's so messed up. Yo, I got the shortest title. Nah, shut up. I'm the shortest.
It's in my bio. But it's good. Like his jersey sales is going crazy. Yeah. And he's fitting into his own. You know, he's being him, and that's all that matters to me. So I'm happy that he got to do it his way, and now he's just growing into the mature stages of life now.
I got it, because I'm Caribbean. My mom's Jamaican Chinese, and you're Guyanese, right? So I got to give credit to somebody, your mother, Miss Sabrina Swanson. If she's there, if you're watching, so proud of your men. But I have to ask, there's a different kind of upbringing when you have a Caribbean background. Like, mothers are going to be mothers. But what was like having a Guyanese, true Caribbean woman? I've heard her accent. She already knows what's going on when it comes to, you know, carnival and all that kind of stuff. What was that growing up with her and her pushing herself? Because she's always been a number supporter. But what was like that at home with that, you know, Caribbean background and support?
It was you know, if you've been in the home, it's the culture.
Yeah.
Our mother, she really educated herself more towards as we got older with it. Just in the world of traveling to the Caribbean more. But she didn't really force that on us. You know, her curry, I will say this, our mother's curry is amazing.
Give us a mother's cooking, man. I can't get my rice and peas just like my mom. My mom made the best rice and peas ever.
She makes the curry with the rice and peas and cabbage. Which I've been trying to tell my mother, like, you know, she should make plates. You know, people love her cooking in the neighborhood. She should make. She don't like. I don't want to be sweating over no stove. I'm like, Mom, you just make 200 plates. And then if people start, if it's more, then you raise the price more, and then it's fun. It's something for you to do. Yeah. But my mother is the reason why we are who we are today.
Yeah, I can definitely see
that. She the one who walked these streets, like she's 7 foot tall. She the one who was getting stopped by people and saying, "Hey, can I take a picture?" This before social media. This before it was just You just, she was that person. I could be uptown somewhere. Yo, I know your mother. Blah blah blah. Yo, you good? Yo, you good, son? You need something? Like, you let me know. I know your mom. Da 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 da.
Mom, dude.
Everywhere. And then they would get back to my mother. I remember one time I wasn't supposed to be playing basketball. I had on like a nice fit, you know. As a kid, your mom tell you, "Don't mess with this nigga." So it was one of those days. She was like, "Yo, no playing today, no hooping." You know me. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna hoop no matter what. Like, we
I'm a kid. Come on.
We playing.
You supposed to tell me don't go outside. I'm playing. I played these two kids. They was brothers. They was one. I played them 1-on-1. You know, in the neighborhood. You know, the hustlers. They betted the game. They put money up, and I beat them both. Okay. And then the next few days, like a week or two, this guy, my mom's friend, has pictures of me on the court. Mind you, she didn't even know what that was. I said, I said, Mom, that was the day you told me don't play basketball.
Oh, what? Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't even know it. I told her myself. I said, yeah, she didn't even. I mean, I couldn't get in trouble. It happened already. Yeah. But I was like, yeah, you see. So, and it's crazy because we still live in that world. So, like, the recordings, the pictures, it's my mother. She made us being able to handle the staring, the teasing.
Facts.
We watch her stand her ground. We watch her stand and represent who she is as a human being. It's just like the other day I was walking the street and this lady, she yelled out midget, and I was like, "That's not what I am." Da, da, da. She said, "No, I'm sorry," but she said, "That's what I am," and I said, "No, that's not." She said, "What you prefer to be called?" I said, "I'm a human being."
Facts. Boom.
That's the whole English of this world. It's like when people say, "What do you prefer to be called?" That's just the person with one arm. You don't say, "Oh, they handicapped." You don't say that you find out their name and you treat them like a human being.
Yeah.
So it's all that comes from my mom, just installing that confidence. We get the confidence and the swag from our mother. She's the one who she gets all the attention and she embraced it, and now she got two famous, respectful sons that breaking barriers each day of the world.
Exactly. Two respectful sons and men at that. I mean, I remember there's a quote you said, "I know everybody was looking at me because I'm different, but I was staring at everyone because they all look the same." And that's the word. And like you said, I was like, yo, that's facts. I was like, at the end of the day, we're all human beings. And plus, we're black men. So you got that on top of being a black man. That's a double standard. You're like, yo, I'm just here. But I did want to say this. I have another nugget for you. I didn't know you were a Cowboys fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. All right. So Deion Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Troy.
Vic, that's why it's naturally we vibe, bro.
Bro, there's another thing. When's Jay-Z's birthday?
The same day as me.
Nah. Same day as me.
Wow. The spirit don't lie.
Yo, son. Sagittarius are the best.
Sagittarius building. That's the day. This is look, Vic. Saz, we don't speak in a room. People can feel it. People want to talk to us.
Bruh.
Bring it.
Here's the thing. My best friend would say, like, when you walk in a room, you demand attention. And I never knew what that meant. Because I'm like, I purposely will be quiet. But like you said, people just want to talk to us. They want to know what we think. And we just eating a plate of food like,
minding our business. Just chilling.
Bro, we Caribbean. We drink water, mind our business. And that's it. And then we just chilling. Yeah. Yo, but to keep it going also, I do want to ask this. I mean, there's over 1,800 courts in New York. And I want you to explain, the feeling of playing at these three main courts. West Fort, the Cage, the infamous Dykeman, and also the most famous, the Rucker. Which one has been like your famous, or could you describe each one in like a personification, because they all have different personalities?
Mm-hmm. So the Rucker, it's the Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's Madison Square Garden, but outside. Got you.
Okay, that makes sense. Facts. The matter of history, that's it.
It's so much history.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much NBA, Street Boys, legends.
Yep.
Pee Wee Kirkland, Vince Carter, Allen Iverson. Skip to my Lou, Baron Davis, Pee Wee Kirkland, Rod Strickland.
Yep.
The Rucker is just it's our American flag.
Yeah. Facts. The
basketball had a flag.
It's the Rucker Park.
Be Rucker Park.
All right, cool.
All right, West 4th.
The Cage.
The Cage. You never know who's watching.
Facts. I've seen you so many times, and I was like, "Yo, I know this dude," and you always play shirtless. So I'm like,
you don't know who's watching. Mm-hmm. So the Cage is. The Lions are in there.
Yep, word. Lions den.
It's our Coliseum. You got the Coliseum in Rome. The Cage is the Coliseum.
Oh, we writing this Masquerade Guard Coliseum. That's dope. Now I don't know.
Cage is Coliseum, and Dykeman. Dykeman is like. It's a parade.
All right. It's a parade. Okay, yo, all good vibes. And like you go in there, it's just excitement, crazy
you got the
energy.
Nutcrackers. Mm-hmm. You got the Hood. That's there. You got you got the legendary people that never got far that came out of Dykeman. You wouldn't know they came out of Dykeman.
Yeah, exactly. You're
You know,
right.
like the best players come from the projects.
Well, we all know that.
Best players come from the projects.
Cause we got something to prove. We got something to prove when you come with that.
We come from the projects. So Dykeman, that's Dykeman now is Dykeman's becoming Barclays Center.
Oh, okay. The way
you want to be there. It's the music is banging. The ladies, it's fly. Dykeman is just it's fly.
It's swag.
You got like when you go to the Laker game, anybody go. It's more Hollywood.
Yeah, Showtime. Yeah, the form.
Showtime, Hollywood. Everybody chill. It's not really like you got to dress up.
Yeah, exactly.
Go to the Clippers game. DJ is fly. I feel like a club in there.
That's around the way. That's why.
It's around the way. So Barclays Center is the same way. We go to Barclays, it's live.
Yeah.
We go to the Garden, it's more business casual. The Mecca. So the Rucker is the Mecca. Dykeman is the Barclays. It's live. It's turned up. It's you shaking. You shaking and you scoring a bucket. You talking that talk. And now people are coming to the Dykeman because they want that stamp.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha.
They want that stamp. And they love that. They love that on the court. Some people love that. On the court, the MC Duke Tango.
Oh, baby. Yep.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but he's killing the game now, Dykeman. He's doing an amazing job emceeing Dykeman. So those three, and it's beautiful. What makes it special, they're all in New York City.
Yep, they're all in the Mecca of basketball is New York, and
you go viral in New York City.
Oh yeah,
going viral in New York. Those three courts, you going viral.
Yep, all you gotta do is and that's another. I got two more questions for you. I know you gotta go, man. Like you said, you go viral in New York City, and you're not playing against bums when you hit these courts. You're playing top-notch dudes that know how to ball. Is there a crossover or a game that stands out in your mind that was like, it didn't have to be recorded or whatever, but for you was like, yo, I'm him, and I just made these people watch me and prove that I'm that guy?
Oh, either when I bring out the Sham Guard or I put it between their legs and then score that bucket. The fact what makes it special is that, people, the pros and cons to things, right? When you're on the internet, people, now everybody want to come for you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So when you're on the court, they like, oh, this the dude. So they get pros could be they either intimidated or two, they like aggressive. They like, you ain't doing that to me. So I'm gonna play you so hard that you're not gonna do it to me. And I know I watched your video, so I know you ain't gonna do it to me. But that's what messes them up psychologically.
Yep.
Because you're playing me thinking when you're playing me to that.
Yep.
Not knowing now, I'm gonna just play you.
I got other stuff in the bag. Like this ain't the only thing I can do.
Yeah. So you think it's just like you watching a film. You could watch film, but just because you watching, don't know when I'm gonna hit that step back.
Word facts.
I'm gonna hit that up and under. So it's really, I have, we all have our, like Jason Tatum, his people watching that step back.
Yeah,
that's his move. Devin Booker, that jab step shot.
Yep.
Curry coming up them screens. Clay head fake, then shoots the three. He gets you jumping in the air, then shoots the three. Kyrie getting to the basket, and he knows what he want to get to.
Yep.
So, in basketball players, you have that move you worked on by yourself.
Yes,
not
exactly.
Not know what you worked on it in the park on him 1,000 times to master it.
Yep.
Then that's what I try to tell the kids. You master the move, and then you do it in the game.
Yep.
And then you're gonna get comfortable.
Exactly.
So there's always once I see that hand, if it's game point, I always like to, that looking. I like to. Yeah, I'll be like, give me the ball.
Yeah, I want that because the thing about that, like New York, like for example, I'm no big ball of time like y'all, but when I played college ball, I told my cousin because he was in Canarsie, Brooklyn. Now this was like Hood. And I remember he grabbed me out of like the Catholic League and said, nah, I'm going to teach you how to ball. So he would throw me with his dudes that came out of certain place upstate for certain things and be like, ball with them. And I would tell him, all right, cool, but don't tell him in college. Why not? And I would do simple things, dribble, step back, or crossover screens. But against a hood baller, sometimes it goes better because they don't know how to do the fundamentals in certain things. As soon as he says, yo, you from college, now you got a target on your back. Oh, he from college? Oh, you think you big time? And now it gets aggressive. I'm like, yo, I don't want to get hurt. I got a season in 3 months. So, but you do it in a different way because people make fun of your height and everything like that, and they get crazy physical. I saw someone throw you. I'm like, bro, like, have you ever had a chance? You're like, yo, I'm about to throw hands.
It's people when they see that, it's people around us that want to take care of the situation.
Yeah, I hear you say.
Again, there's cameras around. Some of them won't even come to the court no more because people came up to them on their own time, like, yo, I know what you ever like, and it's never that deep. It's basketball. It's just something we always faced as a kid. It's nothing.
Yeah, I got you.
And at the end of the day, it's respect, too. And that's what made us tougher.
Gotcha.
People admire the adversity we face and overcome with that.
Yeah, exactly.
The fact that we not no punk.
Nope.
Joe, we not no punk though. And the thing about that is just like, we always say like, I always tell them like, you're making my people nervous.
Yeah. Yo, don't say that in New York. I know that.
You're making there's people around you. You're making them nervous. So don't, chill out a little bit. But at the end of the day, I keep it basketball. And I even tell my brother this. I leave that with him. I like, yo, once it's getting to that, remove yourself. At the end of the day, you get in a bag, and these people they either look, what they want to be famous. My uncle always said that. They want to be famous, so they could be, hot sauces call them savages. When you go to they find you coming back from college and you playing pickup ball, and they find out who you are. Like you said, it's an ego thing.
Yeah.
I didn't come on this. I came to hoop.
Yeah, I ain't came to get hurt. I came to get better and also have fun.
I came to hoop. I want to play 10 games, sweat, and go home.
Yeah, that's it. In and out.
I came to get better. I want why are you trying to have a wrestling match?
Facts. Why? Because now I'm hurt, and then also, you feel like you did something. Now I can't play, but then you ain't going nowhere. So why are you taking away my joy?
So and now it's like that. Like now, like I told you, it's become. I remember Kyrie said this too. It's becoming too much Hollywood now.
Yeah.
Everybody got a camera. Everybody's an influencer. And you don't know what they're gonna do with the video. They're gonna edit it their own way. Make money. So it's like I just miss the fact of just hooping.
We came from a different era, brother. You go to a park, no one got their stand, and no one had to do that. No one said, "Yo, timeout, back up." But that's why I love growing up in the '80s, especially in the time that people who love ball. That was it. That's all you did. You went to the park, and it kept us out of trouble. It gave us discipline, gave us that heart, and also made us tougher. Because if you can take an elbow to the face in the court, ain't nobody in real life is going to do anything to you. You're like, yo, bro, I've had my jaw dislocated. I've broken my arm on the court. So you're going to swing on me? I know I'm athletic than you. So, bro, chill out. Also, real quick, we'll shout out some people. We got B-Ball Archive saying that you the man, just on Wisconsin, loving your TikToks. We got a new subscriber, BMW. You Scotty from YouTube, and also the Next Level channel, another basketball channel, saying he's a big fan. They just want to thank you for coming to the show. The last thing I was gonna ask right now is the playoffs are here. Now you're a New Yorker. Are you a Knicks fan?
I'm not a Knicks fan. I was a Knicks, but I'm rooting for my city.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Facts.
This is a beautiful thing. I think people don't understand about basketball.
Yep.
Ain't nothing like the Garden. I don't know if people saw that game 1.
Bro.
Did they see the energy? Spike Lee, seeing Spike happy again.
Yeah. It's got to be sad.
In the playoffs again.
Yo, it's beautiful.
The NBA needs the Knicks in the playoffs. Not only I'm happy for them, but they got to get Spider out of here for a person that didn't want to come there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You have a good point.
You know? And I like, because the Knicks always do that. Get a draft pick, trade them 2 years.
That's it. Why aren't you the GM, bro? You should be the GM. Like, yo.
I would. That would definitely be my goal in years. like, you know, since a kid, you create your own basketball team. But I'm just happy to I won't be surprised if the Knicks go to the finals.
Now, I've said this. The way they playing, okay, they have been playing beautifully. I mean, they taking out those Cavs was wow. But the thing about this is that if the Knicks win, I've always said this, it's New York team. They have Brunson. If Barrett plays well, it's good. But it's Randall that has that J.R. Smith kind of vibe in the sense of he's off one day, he's off another day.
Yeah.
If he's on, they can ball. But if the Knicks win, unstoppable. It's the only team in the NBA that every city could win. If Atlanta wins, LA wins, they'll have a party there. If the Knicks win, there'll be a parade across the country from here to LA, back and forth.
Everything shuts down.
Everything was shut down.
In.
Yeah. Just to celebrate. Like, yo, I'm a Knicks fan now. And that's what the Knicks do. It's nothing like I said, nothing goes against the Garden. Not one place, not one thing, because nothing's better than that place. Yo.
It's good to hear the
Yo, and I had tickets to the last. Oh my God, I had tickets to the last playoff game. Shout out to my homegirl Yvette Morales, but I had to go help my moms and to talk about moms. Moms come first, not the Knicks playoffs. But.
Definitely.
Oh, I missed it for you, moms. Yo, I just want to thank you again. Yo, this is longer interview. This is great. All I ask is one thing. If you could just say, yo, just your name and say, yo, this is Shots Fired. And that's it. And then he can let you go. That's about it, man.
It's Monty Love. You're now tuning to Shots Fired. Thanks for having me today.
Yo, man, bless up. Yo, we got to link up. We got the same birthday, so we got to party, man.
Of course, definitely. You know, when you're in town, hit me up.
Oh, I'm right here in New York. But
okay, so when the weather get nice, let's link up.
Yeah, you know, brothers.
That's your number.
Yeah, that's my number, baby. Man.
Gotcha.
Yo, bless, brother. Peace, King.
Have a good day.
You too. Oh, my God. That was one of the dopest interviews we've had in a long time. Oh, man. Yo, shout out to the fun, bro. Shout out to everybody. But, man, oh, man, the one and only Manny Love, Jahmani Swanson, a.k.a. Hot Shot, from the one and only Globetrotters. I mean, wow. Some of these interviews go long, but this one, we were chopping up. That's just two New Yorkers just vibing.